So we're here with Simon Adcock from the BSIA. It was just part of the question time debate panel here at the MSC conference. What was the big point that came out of the question time debate for you?
I think from our point of view, from the point of view of the BSIA, there was a big discussion about whether the regulation and code of practice that's forthcoming, that's going to be applied to public space cameras very clearly, should be applied to private sector schemes as well. And in the BSIA, we'd be very much supportive of that position in our feedback to government. That was the major theme really that we wanted to see included, because really the measures at the moment are being targeted at schemes which are already largely compliant. I'm not saying it's not valuable work, because I think, as Andrew Renison made the point, that the public confidence in CCTV is there. The public are supportive of CCTV, but that confidence is fragile. So I guess that's why they're starting with public space CCTV, to bolster that confidence.
How fragile do you really think that public support for CCTV is, though? I mean, you know, I think you made the point yourself in the question time debate that following the summer riots, you know, confidence in CCTV has actually gone up.
Well, I think that in itself is probably an indication that confidence is variable, because schemes weren't operated any differently during the riots to the way they were before. It was the same CCTV operated by the same people, but we had an opportunity to get some really good results, and thankfully we got those results. I mean, we'd like to get some figures at the BSA about the percentage of successful prosecutions in which CCTV was a contributory factor, but unfortunately the CPS don't keep that information, so we can't. But I think confidence is always going to be variable. I mean, you know, the riots were, I suppose, a high point for CCTV, obviously a low point for the country. You go back 12 months and we had Project Champion, which was in Birmingham, which did a lot of damage to public confidence in CCTV. So it is fragile, I do.
And arguably we were running pretty much the same schemes then and now.
Yes, that's right. I don't think there were particular issues with the way that scheme was designed and implemented, which are not common, I'm glad to say.
Yeah, I mean, we heard earlier from Mick Neville at the Met CU about the work that they're doing there. That contributes hugely to the confidence that people have in CCTV, doesn't it?
I'm sorry to say I wasn't around for Mick Neville's presentation. I missed it, but the police have huge challenges really in the collection of evidence. And a lot of systems that are designed to standards and designed by BSIA member companies, the aim of the standards is partly to make it easy for the police to collect evidence, because that is in a lot of cases where the real value is, and that's part of the operational requirement for a lot of the systems that our members design and install. But at the lower end of the market, particularly given the competitive pressures, it's not necessarily something that is taken into account either by manufacturers or installers, and certainly it should be, and we're keen to see more regulation in that area, or at the very least keen to see that end users understand exactly what they're buying, and that if they're buying something that the police aren't going to be able to retrieve evidence from, that they know that.
Now, do you think that you spoke about your support, the BSIA support for a universal registration scheme for CCTV? Do you think that this would help spread standards to the entire industry?
Well, I do, because at the moment the organisation responsible, such as the Information Commissioner's Office and the Camera Commissioner when he's appointed, will have no idea of exactly how many cameras there are in the UK or where they all are. So ACPO, well, Graham Gerrard and Cheshire Police did a lot of work on mapping all the cameras in their area using their police community support officers, but almost as soon as they completed that work, it was out of date. Now Graham Gerrard has produced a figure for the number of CCTV cameras in the UK, using a valid scientific methodology. Lots of other people have tried, but there is no really accurate figure. There is no way of knowing, and the only way to know really would be to register each individual camera.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Simon. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you.